this one. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by...
Niggas love having a different opinion. Nigga, we know they're gonna win.
And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Hey, a day. You gotta rush. A day, you gotta rush 3 players. A day. You said you just only rush 2. You gotta rush 3 players.
Give to the single back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile.
Oh, he did? All right.
And you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year.
He's running free down the middle. The 20, 10, touchdown Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Going for the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense set.
Yes, we hear you, CJ.
They'll run the option. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Uiagalelei. He rifles one deep to the left.
That's a shot. Oh, my
And a
God.
big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Nice catch there. I'll tell
Today,
you,
if you
passing
get stuck
attack
on the
has
line
come a
today,
long
you got to
way.
rush.
When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year
Well, he's
was a
a
classic.
guy.
Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
The Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, let me
Nice
pick that.
defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trying play action. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Boy, you can't even edit. You can't even edit half the shit on here. You think you can edit that? Hold triangle.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Scanning the field, it's Uiagalelei. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Oh, that's a shot. Oh, my God. That's a shot.
And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on
You
the
watch
board.
that from that zone. Oh, that's a move.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Damn, see?
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Apparently some confusion as the offense calls the timeout. It's their first of the half. Line gets set, 1st down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Man, what a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a connection. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Feeling some heat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Second down coming up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.
Fuck.
Pass on the way out. It's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity. And that's a live ball. And the defense has got it in there trying to pick up some yards.
Go,
He's
man.
brought down, and this
This fucking ball
defense gets
back.
the ball back for its own.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They could make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
On second down, he'll fire. He turns that loose.
Yeah, man. Come on.
It's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
The offense set for a first down play. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Crack egg fire.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Bro, what the fuck?
Down the gut of the defense, it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Nigga did not do his right route, bro.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2.
Yeah, she advanced ass 3-year-old. I thought she was like 5.
Running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
You said 3, I say, damn, for real? Tight shit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Just about set to kick it away. Set to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I feel like the defense right now is living rent-free in this QB's head. Of course, they picked him off the last drive. They almost picked him off right there. This defense doing a nice job mixing up their looks, and they're completely confusing.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times.
What makes this nigga pick up the ball, bro?
Coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the 2nd level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Getting some heat. Escapes the pressure going right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to the ground game on the left. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Still on his feet. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And will cruise into the end zone.
Fucking shit, man. Let's go.
Man, oh, man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
How much they just moved by?
Check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game
Damn.
after we update the nation
Number 1
on
seed.
this one.
That bitch a curse.
Stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win.
That number 1 seed a curse. I don't want that bitch.
That speaks to the way this coach
I don't think a nigga held that
outlined his
bitch.
team and the
Nigga ain't held that bitch for more than 2 weeks, I don't think, or a week.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads it downfield.
Fuck, bro. Nigga caught me on the fucking line.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, no! And once he got loose, it was all over. And they'll try to tack on 2. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Just one of those mistakes. It can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ain't nobody held number 1 more longer than a week. Yeah.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys
He
do
was
you
8.
have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bring in the heat. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Pressure coming. He's
What
brought
they
down,
call?
but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it
Thank you.
stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back goes in motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Got his man on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Noles want to move quickly. To the air, it's Uyangalele. He's going for it all.
Oh my God. That's me, bro. How you get burnt like that, bro? Where you at?
Put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he slipped through the crowd.
Yeah.
Nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building
35-18, man. Gotta finish this half. Next half.
Cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he's going to try to return this one.
Oh.
Smashes through the tackle. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got time. They've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm. It's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways. And the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to
downloaded the
keep
mod.
the drive going.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got enough for the first down. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. This guy can throw it. Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in inside the 10.
Let's go, man.
He just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires it down the seam. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Looking to throw it to Uiagalelei. He's right on target. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think
no
they'll
allows.
bring out the change to measure this one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They want to run it left here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're bringing heat. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Klubnik. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The nigga that came in last and ninth, first
down. In the red area, it's Maffa. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown!
I want to see my ass, Brent.
Stomping has commenced. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, well, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Tosses to the quarterback.
Oh my God.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Open space at the 25.
Bro, I'm whooping this nigga ass, bro.
And the
Oh
punishment
my
has been
God. A
extended.
nigga in my money league.
Really nice job working the route and getting
No,
himself open.
I don't know where that
He was
nigga
able to
at.
locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on
Yes,
the
sir.
year.
Need that.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Purdue pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, Boilermakers football. The circle of
that
life
nigga out.
in college football,
Running back.
where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Looking
Oh
to
my
move it
God.
through the air.
So lucky.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Still moving. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Gonna take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll...
Bro, I literally sent that shit to the chat, Quill.
Snapped it to the up man.
I literally sent that shit to my Instagram chat, bro. I said, bro, it's time for them to get this shit up.
Turn it over.
Man, and you want to catch the defense sleeping, but what a great
And the
job
Braves
by
make it
the
look
defense.
worse,
Staying
bro.
alert, staying aware. They run the fake punt. They're ready for it. They make the tackle, and they stop them short.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Bro, I took this nigga out, bro. No, not Jew for 2. Not Jew for 2. You thinking the wrong Jew. Yeah, the nigga in the Flint Prime went to UAD, yeah. Yeah, he was cold for sure. He just short as fuck.
They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they...
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding strikes.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense.
Wait, I think I got my swagger back.
We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
De La Salle, yeah.
A couple. He's down at the 24.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like.
Dude said he was straight. Dude said he was straight.
On 3rd down, going up top. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
Got a full ride to a D2. Yeah.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He fires to the left side. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. On the move, it's Klubnik. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just
Sam blitzing one nigga.
Sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home,
I'm about
take
to say
off,
this nigga
and
bullshit,
slide.
man.
I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's run out of bounds, but not
Sam
before
Hall?
turning in a big pickup and moving
That nigga Sam Hall.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got the 1st down and more. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Yeah, that's excellent.
I think I got
blocking
my
there on the left
swagger
side of the
back.
line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash.
I just nailed this field goal. Ugh, nigga, 45-yard field goal. That bitch an accomplishment on here. You said what, dude?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
This nigga got negative 11 rushing yards on me, dog. In 11 attempts.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight?
Oh, you got cat. What the fuck you worried about him for?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw.
Hey,
in this
damn, I
game.
gotta turn
He's
that shit
been
off.
under duress all
Hey,
game
try not to do
long.
that.
That's
Do
a
some
big
stream
reason
right
why
now. I
he's
ain't trying
thrown
to
multiple
spend it.
interceptions
I
in the
usually
game,
can't what's
too.
it called again.
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Caught near the sticks.
Man, begging for a spot. I asked that nigga was he gonna play. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna play."
He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. And they got him for the sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Trying to get to it. On the move to his left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
He put some heat, and that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
I'm gonna beat this nigga ass, bro. This shit needs to be over, bro.
32-yard line.
Yes.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the
Bro,
ground.
what?
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
The back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
Niggas running back. I had a fast ass running back in the game. Niggas running slow as fuck off that injury shit. That shit mattered for sure.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Klubnik. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts.
Get on my defense now.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Damn, that was fire. What the fuck was that?
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nigga, you seen that shit he just did, Sam?
Football, because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Do you?
Line getting set on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Tuafili. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way.
Oh, let me click. Let me click.
I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen. Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, we could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
They'll try the left side. At the 35, he's open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that just an indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down.
Where the fuck the play clock at?
The give to the left. Great move there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for space. It's Toafili. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning